What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Lo and my husband and I are working on paying off almost $400,000 of debt. So while we're paying off debt, I've decided to also track our net worth rather than just our debt payoff, because net worth not only tracks the decrease in your liabilities, but it also tracks the increase in your assets. And so you make progress faster in tracking your net worth versus just the debt payoff because you're looking at both of those factors. I call these net worth updates Project Positive Net Worth because I set a goal at the beginning of 2021 for my husband and I to hit a positive net worth by the end of the year. So we are working on it. We are inching towards it. More than inching, I think we're kind of sprinting towards it this month, as you'll see in a second. But we are moving towards it, and it may be close. I think it may be dependent somewhat on what the stock market ends up doing, but we are definitely slowly and steadily moving towards that positive number. So I am very excited to show you all the progress we made this month. So this is our net worth spreadsheet. You can see here in the green section, that's our assets. And over here in the red section, it's our liabilities. So when you take assets minus liabilities, that's how you get your net worth. And so that's how this spreadsheet works. So let's start out and see what our assets did in the month of June. So starting with our house, it went up in value about $15,000 to $440,000. I talked about this in our home equity update, so I'm not gonna give like a lot of detail on why it changed that much, but basically it's just houses in our area are continuing to go up. A house in our area sold for actually $480,000, but I'm being like very conservative with our estimate. So I don't know that it's gonna go up a whole lot more the rest of the year. That would be pretty wild if it did. I'm feeling like it's probably gonna stabilize, but we'll see what happens with that. So that alone, a $15,000 change obviously is gonna give us a big boost this month. Next we've got savings, which is our emergency fund and our sinking funds. Last month, I think I actually forgot to include an amount that we had in like a separate savings account that I forgot about. So I think it was a little bit higher than I had put in that update. So this $2,922, I think it's actually $922, and I had forgotten $2,000. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it just went up by $900, not $2,900 in reality. Okay, my husband's retirement started out at around $38,000 and went up to just over $40,000, so that was a change of $2,000. And we contribute about $1,500 a month to his 401k, plus he gets an employer match, and then some of that was market gains. My retirement accounts went from $21,668 to $20,085, which was an increase of $427, and I did not contribute anything to retirement this month because my Roth IRA has been already maxed out for the year, and I don't have access to a 401k at this point because I just quit my job last month. So yeah, that's all market gains. I didn't have to do anything to earn that money. It's just $427 for free that I get to keep, and that's because it is invested in the stock market. And I recently did a video talking about stock market investing and how to get started if you're new and it seems really intimidating. So I'll link that video up here in this video description if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's just essentially free money, so who doesn't like that? Next, I've got my brokerage accounts. So I have a breakdown down here, so let me scroll down to that. So I've got 4 accounts actually. And so let me go through each of them. Fidelity, I just have like their standard investment account after tax, investment account. And that went from $664 to $812. I think I contributed $100 to that account, maybe $125. I can't remember exactly. So, but it did go up. The stock market went up in June, so that's why all these accounts went up. M1 Finance, I've mentioned that to you guys many times. I have an account with M1 Finance. It went from $1,112 to $1,289. That's an increase of $177. They're doing a deal right now. If you open an account, you get $50 after you deposit $100. So if you guys want to check them out, that link will be in the description. Also, Acorns started out $25, went up to $76. I contributed $50, so I made $1 on that account. And then Coinbase, like I'm hesitant to even include this on here. Coinbase is a cryptocurrency trading app. So let me just say, I did not put any of my own money into Coinbase. I saw an Instagram ad, or maybe it was on YouTube, but either way, I saw an ad for Coinbase, and what it said is get paid to learn about crypto. And I was like, that's interesting. I would like to get paid to learn. I don't have to put in any of my own money. is it a scam or is that real? And it's actually real. I went on to Coinbase, I downloaded the app. You have to like take a picture of your photo ID and like verify a bunch of stuff that's like specific to crypto trading. But then there were these little videos that you could watch and earn free crypto. So I'll put it on the screen, but let's see. Oh, look, there's another one. I can earn $3 right now by learning about this Clover Finance. So when you do the videos, you can skip to the end and look at what the question is, which I don't think is cheating, because that's how I would take tests when I was in school and they let you do it. So there's a little like 30-second to a minute video. So skip to the end, look what the question is, and then go back and watch the video so you have the question in mind as you're watching the video. And then it has a multiple choice question, and when you answer the question correctly, you get free crypto. So anyway, this one is to earn $3 for Clover Finance. But if you go over here, oh, and I can earn Graph too. Cool. Yeah, you can see that I earned $3 from Barnbridge, $3 from AMP, $10 from Stellar Lumens, and $9 from Compound. Literally by watching videos, and the videos are not like 10-minute videos. They're literally like a minute long. So for me, it was interesting and informative, and I didn't have to spend any of my own money. So like I said before, I was like hesitant to even mention this because like I don't necessarily support investing your own money in crypto. I think it's speculation. It's kind of like gambling. And if you have enough other investments to speculate a little bit, that's one thing. But if you are just starting investing, like I would not put any of your own money into Coinbase. But I think it's an interesting concept that you can earn money by learning. And so I'm always looking for ways to find free money, and I don't plan to like sell any of this. I just plan to hold it and see what happens to it. Some of it may be worthless in the future and some of it may be worth something. But for now, I don't plan to put any of my own money in there. I do have a family member and a couple friends who asked for like my referral link because they wanted to invest money in Bitcoin. And so if you refer a friend through your link and they invest $100 in Bitcoin, or maybe in any crypto, I think it's Bitcoin, you get $10 free in Bitcoin. And so I did have one referral, so I also got $10 in Bitcoin from that referral. But yeah, again, I'm not putting any of my own money in here. I'm not advocating to put your own money in crypto. I'm just saying that it's interesting to me and I can earn money for free with very little time and learn at the same time. So that's why I downloaded that, and I just wanted to put that on here because it's technically part of our net worth and we need every single dollar to get to that positive net worth. So I will link M1 Finance, Acorns, and Coinbase all below. I don't remember if I mentioned Acorns. If you open an account, you get $5. If you want to check any of those out, those are all apps just from your phone. Okay, so in total, my brokerage accounts went from 1801 to 2213, so that was an increase of $412. All right, next, my daughter's 529 account went from $5,300 to like almost $5,800, so that was an increase of $493. We did put, I think, $375 this month into that account. Our HSA went from $63.58 to $64.01, so that was an increase of $43. Stock options, I just have it 0, but I keep it on there to remind me that we do have stock options in a company that will be hopefully worth something at some point down the road. And then our cars, I always just keep at about $13,000. My husband has a 2014 Toyota Camry and I have a 2015 Nissan Murano. So our total assets went from $538,000 up to $559,000. And that was a change of over $21,000 this month. So again, if it wasn't for the house, then that would be more like $6,000, but because our house is an asset that we own and it goes up in value, I still include that in here. All right, on to the less fun section, the liabilities. So first, our mortgage, we paid our normal payment. We are not paying our mortgage off early. That went from just under $306,000 to $305,442, so that went down by $512. Next, our home equity line of credit, we are paying that off. That's our loan that we're targeting right now. So we're putting a lot of our extra money to that debt, and that went from $21,966 to $19,901, so that was a change of $2,065. Next, we've got my monster student loan. That didn't go down this month as much as it will because we refinanced in May and we didn't have June payments, so I paid less than my minimum payment will be going forward. So that one went from $194,658 to $194,213. So that was a decrease of less than $500. Normally it'll be more like, I think, $1,400 that it goes down every month. And then finally, my husband's student loan went from $91,369 to $88,616. Actually, his went down a lot because we paid more than the normal payment. So usually his payment will pay off, I think, like $600 or $700 of his loan. So we paid extra towards his student loan before we had decided decided we're targeting the home equity line of credit. So that went down by $2,753 this month. So our total liabilities started out at $613,947. It went down to $608,172, which was a change of $5,775. So almost $6,000 paid off in the month of June. It was a great month considering it was my last month with full-time employment and we were trying to put some money aside. I think we did really well, all things considered. And so overall, this was the largest net worth increase we've ever had in a single month. Again, it was largely due to the change in our house value, but that wasn't the only change. Our net worth went from negative $75,734 to negative $48,643, which was a change of $27,091. So even without our house being a factor, our net worth changed by like $12,000 this month. And then when you add the equity in our house going up, you get $27,000. So that is a huge change. Because we are negative and we're going towards zero, as we move towards zero, the percentage change gets really high. So this month it shows that our net worth grew by like over 50% because of like us approaching zero. But yeah, so obviously that's not like a really helpful metric at this point. So as you can see, our net worth by month, we started out tracking this in November of 2020. It was at negative $170,000. Now we're at negative $48,000. So it feels within reach. It really does. We still have to stay focused. We have to keep our head in the game. We can't let up at all, but I feel like it's gonna happen. It could happen before the end of the year if the stock market continues to go up, but there was a huge drop in the stock market like 2 days ago. At the time I'm filming this, it was 2 days ago, and then it went back up the next day. So I don't know, there's a little bit of volatility right now, so we'll see if it keeps going up at the rate it's been going up. But fingers crossed, I would love to pass that $0 or $1 net worth before the end of the year. So I'm really excited to keep working hard and see if we can get there. So that is it for today's video. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in the video, then make sure you comment below. I love to hear you guys' questions and talk about how you think we're doing on our net worth progress. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you want to follow along to watch us hit that $0 or positive net worth, hopefully before the end of the year, then make sure you hit that red subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.